I started this card with painting it totally black with the gesso, black gesso. And then in order to get the colors to really pop without the black coming through, I had to do the top and the white gesso over it. What I'm trying to create here is the sunrise. This card is for a friend, Jill Bradley, and she had said she wanted one of my ICADs. And what I've been doing is using a 365 word prompt list. So I asked her to pick a number. She picked number 57. 57 is awaken. So that's why I'm going for the sunrise. And I'm trying to do is the different colors of the sky in the morning over the water. The water, I have black gesso, but I also have a deep, deep blue in there. You just can't really, the camera's not picking it up. So I started with the orange, and then a little bit of the light blue, and then the darker blue. And I'm using a combination of the acrylic paint and the gel sticks. I watered that blue down a little bit, and now I'm putting a little bit, mixing in a little bit of the white gesso, just to, to kind of make the colors blend. That's the reflection of the sun on the water, that little half circle there. Okay, now I'm going to use the yellow acrylic to create the sun. And pulling out my intense watercolor pencils, putting a little bit of color of a maroon in there. Create the different levels of the sky, the different colors. And I'm also going to use deep indigo there, and then follow it up with a deep blue. And because they're watercolor pencils, the water is going to activate them and brighten them out. Bring the color right out. And now I'm going to put a little bit of more white in there because the white kind of went over with the blue and kind of got rid of it. So I need a little bit of a line of white there. Right. A little touch up of the sun there. Okay. Now I'm taking the words that I printed out off the printer. I don't end up using all those words because one, it didn't fit on the card too well, and two, I just didn't like it. So what I am doing is I used the ochre colored gel stick, and just with the water activated, just kind of went around the words, give them a little color. Now I'm giving the whole card a coating of Mod Podge before I adhere all the words to it, to seal the colors in, and also to allow me to do some shading later with some water-soluble products. They blend better on a coating of something that, after you put a layer sealing between it, the colors. Okay, I'm tearing up the words now and adhering them. Like I said, I kind of eliminated a lot of the words. They just weren't necessary. As you can see, I kind of go very gently and gingerly around the words when I adhere them, because the ink is it's from the inkjet printer and it will bleed. So what I do is I go around the edges a little bit and make sure it's adhered down well to the card, but then I also just kind of blot it onto the actual letters so that it doesn't, you know, bleed. Then after it dries a little bit, I'll give it another coat right over the whole thing.
Hello, Spotify listeners. I'm Zach Raff, and I want to tell you about Wish I Was Here, my new movie coming out this summer.
Okay, so there I go, giving the other coating that I talked about.
Here's July 18th. It's my fault.
Okay, now I'm just going to give it a little, using the gray Pip pen, I just give it a little shading around the words to bring them out. I put the black Stabilo pen around the top words. I just did that off camera. Now I'm adding back the color into it with a little bit of the gel sticks, the ochre, and then the orange for the word awakens. Just so it pops. A little brightening of the sun with the Pip pen. And that'd be it. It's the finished card. Your vision awakens when you look into your heart. And I did a little stitching under the word awaken, zigzagging with the sewing machine. And as I said, this card is for Jill Bradley. And I hope to see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching.